Welcome back to an upper body workout. So let's get started with just walking a little bit and warming up. So bring the arms back and forth. Hopefully your legs aren't too sore from yesterday's workout. So tomorrow, just take the day off from strength training. You can still definitely do cardio and get that body moving. Let's bring the arms up overhead. Nice deep breath in and breathing out. We'll do that 2 more times. And let's just press the hands forward, pull back. And again, this time just at shoulder height. And then bringing one shoulder back and the other side. And coming forward. And then bring the arms up to the side and down. And this time coming forward. So we're just mimicking the exercises that we'll be doing with the weights. And then having the hands at the shoulders, going overhead. All right, so let's get started. I'm using 8 pounds today, 3.5 kilos. Use whatever weight you feel that will challenge you, but that is also manageable. So we're gonna start with our chest flies. We're gonna have our weights here. We are going to bring the weight up and then to the other side. So grab your weight and let's get started. So 10 repetitions today. Knees are soft. Bringing one weight up. Ready? Always breathing out as you lift. Excellent. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to do an overhead shoulder press. So we're going to work the arms here. So we're going to do that bicep curl first, and then go up into that press, come back down, and all the way down. Okay, let's go together. Last one. Good. Okay, the next one, working the back of the arm, so doing our tricep kickbacks. So knees are bent slightly, leaning over, so bum, hips are back, lifting the weight up, and then pressing the weight back. You can also do it standing a little bit more straight if you wish. It's kind of up to what feels good for you. So just making sure that the upper part of your arms are just staying still and you're pressing that weight back. Let's go together. And stopping there. Okay, going into our row. So leaning forward, so similar position as the last one. Leaning forward, and then just bringing the elbows up to up towards the ceiling, and then back down again. So for this one, you might be able to use a heavier weight. So I'll give you a second to grab the heavier weight if you'd like to use it. Our back's usually quite strong and we can usually manage a little bit more. Okay, ready? So rolling up, it's like squeezing an orange in your shoulder blades and then bringing that weight back down. Stopping there. Good. Okay, going into our bicep curl. So having the weights here at the side, just lifting the weight up to the shoulder and back down. So working our biceps. And go ahead. And let's just put the weight down. And going into an abdominal exercise. So just doing a crunch. So having the hands here, you just bring a knee up, breathing out as you flex your abs. Okay, so switching from one knee to the other. The main thing here is to go slow and to really focus on flexing. You can also have your hands this way. Whatever feels good for you. Okay, that's one set done. So we're gonna do another set of those exercises and then we're gonna do a second circuit of different exercises. So let's go back to our chest flies. So if you found that too easy, you can bring both arms up at the same time. So you can pick and choose here, but I will go with singles just to keep it simple in terms of counting. So going up and other side, but do doubles if you wish. Going into our overhead shoulder. So biceps first and then overhead, keeping the knees soft. Good. Okay, going back into those tricep kickbacks. Ready? Okay, and then going back into that row. So I'll give you a few seconds here if you want to get that heavier weight. And for others, you may just want to breathe and have a bit of a break. Okay, you ready? Excellent. Okay, and going back into that bicep curl. So weights at the side, curling up, and slowly back down. Okay, let's put the weight down. We'll change up the abdominal exercise here. So we are going to just stand with our feet shoulder width apart, knees are loose, flex the abs, and you're just going to punch back and forth while keeping your abs flexed as much as you can. So it's like someone's gonna punch you in the gut, so you're tightening everything, keeping that flexed and punching. And go ahead and breathe. Excellent. Let's just move the arms back and forth, loosen up the arms a little bit here before we go into the next exercise. So changing it up, going into our second circuit, so we are going to start with a lateral raise. So that's having the dumbbells here, feet shoulder width apart, going up to the side and back down. You can choose to do singles or doubles. Now, if you're doing doubles, I will do those. If you're doing doubles and you find that starting to get too hard, then switch to singles when you need to. So that way you can continue to do more and build more without it needing to stop. Okay, knees are soft, ready, going out to the side and back down. So you can stop here at the legs or go in a bit more. Okay, for the next one, we are doing reverse flies. So working our upper back, the back of our shoulders as well, and leaning over so you have a flat back here, hips are back, and you're just going out, so just like this. Try to control the weight as it comes back down. So if you need to, switch to a lighter weight. This one is a little bit harder, so I'll give you a minute to do that. Okay, ready? Okay, excellent. So going into another tricep exercise, so you have options here. You can use one dumbbell or two. So we're just going to bring it over the head, or bring the weights over the head, drop the hands behind, and press the weight up. So have your knees soft, weights back, and press up, or use one dumbbell. Okay, ready? And go. And then bring the weight back in front to your chest and down. So going into that hammer curl, so working on the biceps here, bringing the weight up and then slowly bring it back down. So let's work on this one with the speed, so slowing it down as much as you can. So going up and then slowly down. Okay, we're gonna do those 4 exercises again. So lateral raise out to the side. Ready? And if you're getting tired, you can do it without weights. You're still gonna have your arms getting a workout in. And just concentrate on flexing the arms if you're gonna do it that way by adding some resistance. Let's go. Okay, going back to that reverse fly. So again, if you need to lighten the weight, then you can do that. Leaning over and getting ready and go. Coming out of that one. Okay, back to the tricep overhead press. Okay, deciding whether you're going to use 1 or 2 dumbbells, having them behind and lift up. And bring the weight back in front. And last one, going into that hammer curl again. Slowly bring it down. Good. Okay, let's do one last abdominal exercise. So let's just do 2 to one side and then switch to the other side. So bringing the knee up and then switch. So really focus on flexing the abs. Two more times on each side. Excellent, all done. Let's just move the arms around just to get them feeling a little bit better after that workout. And let's bring one arm up and one arm back and just stretch them in both directions. And then just swing the arms back and forth again. And this time just having the hands out to the side, pressing to the walls, feeling that stretch through your arms. Having the palms up to the ceiling, fingers down to the floor. Reaching one arm over to the side, and then switch to the other side, lifting the toe up, or the heel up, I should say, and to the other side again. And just going back and forth. And then having one arm in front, fingers, bringing your fingers back, just to stretch out your forearm. And then the other side. And last one is just doing our tricep stretch. Bringing one arm overhead, dropping the hand behind, and pulling that elbow back a little bit to feel that through your triceps. So you can definitely still do a cardio workout before or after this workout whenever you do day 2. And as I mentioned yesterday, you can take a break off strength training tomorrow and then go back with the leg workout and then the upper body workout. The other thing you can do is you can lump these 2 workouts together, day 1 and day 2, if you wish to have a full body workout, and then you could do it 3 times a week with a break in between. And that is it. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day and see you next time.